Hello, is the mic okay? Is someone hearing me? Can someone say something? If the mic is okay, if you can hear me, yes. Very loud and clear? Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mambo, mambo, jambo. Well, here we are today. Hello, everyone. Wow, let me see who is in the house today. Thank you guys for coming, for showing up. Vimuelo. Thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The General, welcome. Island Girl, thank you for coming to my show. Fatumo Abdi, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. And let's see who again we have in the house. Wow. Thank you all. Thank you all for showing up. Yep. Wow, we still have quite some few numbers, and let's see how it goes today. It's a bit crowded today with the latest happening in the YouTube terrain. For me, 63. Hello from Castroville, Georgia. Welcome, welcome. You're welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. And let's see again. How many are we in the house? About 6. Well, let's see. In a brief time, I think we should have up to 10, and then we can kickstart, and let's see what's happening in the YouTube pedestal. It's part of the show. We have to keep updating our viewers and our intelligent reactors too. And the show must go on. That's it. So thank you guys. Today, 15th of January 2025, and the time over here is 1943. And this is Vicorial_space. And my name is Victoria. I welcome you all for coming here. Thank you very much. Colin, I can see you. You're welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming to the chat. Thank you very much. So today, guys, well, with the latest, it's all about the Passport Bro empire that has refused to cease. Hello, Dr. Cheryl. I can see you in the house. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the house. Thank you. So the Passport Bro issue is never going to end soon, and I think a lot is going to unfold from now on henceforth, and it's been all over the news today. And I just said, let me seize this opportunity at least to be able to, say something, present my own version, my own thoughts, and we can all share with whatever we feel is really happening here, what our own perspective about what we're seeing here. Well, it's part of the shenanigans that we have been used to in the YouTube terrain, and from the grassroots sector of Marwa. As the Passport Bro founder, that's what he said. He's a full-time Passport Bro. So we keep seeing a repetition of all these shenanigans, and from different sectors, from different parts of the world. Because when you talk about Passport Bro, it cut across a certain group of people, a certain group of society, and sometimes you think you've seen it all, but probably not really. They are there to stay, and sometimes it shift a little to the back stage, and we could also breathe a little bit. But now, after the episode of a grandpa, we thought we were on a relaxing mode. We thought the latest entry again, Aaron Dante, is well known. His case was quite heavy, just like the Trenchtown guy, with loads and loads of threats, judiciary attack, and all that. And at the end of the day, he slipped out from our hands. And we thought probably he's taken a second part, at least to rethink about what he was going into. But today's episode, it's something we can't even, we were not really expecting. Okay, let me use this opportunity to thank Jenny Block Media. Thank you very much for coming to the house. And Monique, you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Chemiclos. You're welcome to the house. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining the show. So today, Aaron Dante has come back into the mainstream. We thought it was over. I have always said that, oh, probably he took an exit. He took an honorable exit so that things wouldn't expose, get murky, because already the terrain was becoming murky. Loads and loads of accusations were there, and he had offered even the intelligent reactors money to drop the case against him, to clean up some few stuff, just like what Grandpa did. And that didn't work. Nobody bowed down, and he took the next exit out. But now he's back onto the scene, full swing, and he's starting all over from Argentina. And with what we saw today, I just couldn't imagine it, and I was like, it was like, is it a dream or so? But I just realized that it wasn't a dream, that this guy was here to stay. So Aaron Philip Dante, there for Romina. Is he the blue ocean? No, certainly no. I don't believe he's there for Romina. But nevertheless, we cannot, exaggerate. We cannot really trust his motion, his reason for being there. Probably he needs something from Marwa, and probably Marwa too needs something from him. So it's either ways. And we're going to really take a look at that and see exactly what it is about. We can also weigh all the scenarios, because it could be that indirectly he wants to meet him up there and ask for the refund, if not a full refund or part of refund of what he's been owing him. Marwa has been owing him. We all know that. Or he wants to, probably his business is not going well. They want to go back to their old ways of trying to defraud people through GoFund, through donations from people. But at the end of the day, he's lucky. Since he's in the States, he can use it to, as for his file for his tax return as an NGO, something, in which we all know that is also possible. But then, what is he really doing? Yeah, go fund me, Kemi. What is his real motive behind going to Argentina? And even last week, the whole of last week, was it last week, Mora was campaigning, my phone is broken. Look at the crack here. If I touch here, I touch there, and I can't find it. So all this while, he's been following Marwa. He's been watching. Hello, Nixon. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. So he has been following up. He has been watching. So could this have been the easiest way to get to the travel commando? We don't just know. And another thing, what we heard the travel commando said, he said that Placenta Mama, ask him, since your friend is coming, why don't you ask him to get the phone? Because the phone could be cheaper. That the phone could be cheaper from Brazil. In this case, my mind goes back to, is it the placenta juice that he drank that is giving him the energy? Is telling him, directing him on what to do? Because right now it's like he wait for Madame Roresis to give him a, order, give him advice. Oh, since your friend is coming, we're talking about phone. Why don't you ask him to get one for you? It is there, it is cheaper there. But today we had another scenario whereby, hello, Choma, check Choma, welcome to the house. We had another scenario whereby he said that the phone, that you asked me to bring the phone and you pay. That's what Dante said. Because I tried to, and Carol explained a lot today. And I also tried myself personally to rewind that very phrase that he made. So was it on a loan, a sort of, okay, I buy it for you and later on you pay me? Or what is it all about? So that's what I've been trying to, to think about. It's what I've been trying to imagine. And another scenario, is it there to use that opportunity to, yes, give me, I buy this for you. I had told you, you had asked me, give me back this money. And now let's talk business, our past business, what you were owing me. What can I get from you? I think this is even the best place Hi, Sonia. Welcome to the house. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Because I think this is about the best place that he can get his money from, the Kenge. Because he could tell Kenge, you don't give me the money, man, I'm going to report you to the authority here. And you're not going to get that your resident permit. It can happen so. Because in business, a businessman will always be a businessman. There must be something linking them. But all this we're going to explore. But I believe within the week or 2 or 3 before Kenge leaves there, we will have an idea of exactly what this relationship, renewed relationship, what it is all about. There must be something behind. Because if not, I don't think Aaron wants to show up. Apart from, well, he was in Brazil. Maybe Brazil is very close. Okay, probably he got like the placenta mama said, call your friend. He's there. He can get it cheaper for us. And also, are we talking about the sister, the Romina that is going to go over to Romina, or is there for Romina? Is it that he cannot get any beautiful girl in LA? We know there are lots and lots of beautiful girls he could get there. Why must it have to do with Romina? Or is it to cement the relationship? Or is it to have confidence within that part of relationship? Relationship, is it business wise or the other way around? So, well, with the passport bros, I tell you guys, you never can really underrate their situation, their position, because sometimes with passport bro, business first, before friendship, before anything, business, profit, and what they can gain first come first. So that friendship, it's not truly pure without any gain from each other. It's like you use me and I use you. And we're going to find out about that too if we have given a short period of time. So that's exactly what I'm trying to express today, because I want everybody to get on board too and say something, say whatever you think, whatever you think it's really the scenario. Just write it and I'm going to play it here, and we're going to highlight it one by one too. Everybody's opinion here is counted. So I'm going to put it on the screen and we debate on it. Nixon Beresha said there are lots of beautiful girls in LA, but Marwa's passport bros love village women. Maybe they consider them organic. Yeah, but they're not really organic because they take on anything. They are just like opportunists. I'm not trying to bring down my fellow women, but I think those ones can even be more toxic because they can go for anything just to be able, probably, airlifted. Let's say airlifted to America, Australia, Europe, or wherever you. So it's been like that. And there, the life, village life is about sopravvivere. That's what I should even call it. So I think that's what we should also take into consideration. So Nixon, Marigold said, Nixon, Jenny, okay, Jenny, Monique, V, check, hello, family. That's true. Welcome. So now I go over again to, who else has something here to say? And there are lots of beautiful, yeah, okay. We had read that before. And we go to this, the family, and check Nixon, Island Girl, Nixon Organic to the bone, yeah. And check Chioma, Marigold, yeah. And now we go to Jenny Block. Aaron wants to get some fresh blood. That's true. Sanguina fresca. Sanguina sagra. Yeah, that's true. So Monique said women in California are not cheap. Aaron wants cheap women. That's why they travel to places where they can get them a dime, a dozen. And another thing, yeah, the Aaron's first woman, I think, is from, is it the Philippines or where? That part of the world. Is Asian because the son looks Asian, half Asian, and probably half black. So probably he's used to, the low-end women, and something that can, be easy for him to control. But Romina, how does Romina come in here? Why must it be Romina? Because before we thought about blue ocean, or is it this blue ocean that we keep hearing about? Because sometimes people go with different names and you never really can tell which one they use at a particular time, but they all use it in most of this social media, and they can use any one of them to interact. Hello, Strongman. Welcome to the show, Mr. and Mrs. Strongman. You're welcome. Thank you for showing up here. Thank you. You're welcome. And okay. Hello, everyone. Strongman. Yes, that I did. And the Colin said, Dee may be on her way to Argentina, South America, from Central America. Maybe a meet up, or him going to Antarctica with Mora. Well, let's see this Antarctica problem situation. But he first needs his resident permit. Mora is yet to have his resident permit. He needs to have that first before he can even think of traveling. And who knows whether even with the Argentinian residency, whether he wouldn't need to have a visa there. So that is all what we still have to do. But we know that there's something keeping him back in Argentina up till this moment. There must be something. Could be the paperwork that is yet to complete it before he can, take a dive into his passport bro life, because probably this is what that he's missing. And probably with Dante now, he's trying to regroup himself and have a piece of, that life again back. At least he could go out together, whether to around the beaches in that area, or have some drinks in some bars, and loads and loads of things could be discussed. But as they said, tomorrow they have a meeting. So let's see what will happen in that meeting, the discussion about that meeting. But if that meeting will have to be centered on money, owed money that was owed to Dante, I'm very sure the video will not be complete. That part, that aspect will not be, will not be put in the content for people to see, because is either where, is either he's there for his money, part of his money, or for some other thing. But I think this is about the best position, the best time he could get him to pay that money, because Kenge needs that passport, that residency permit. And if you can hold him tight there, man, you don't give me, man, I'm going to report you here. Then I believe the money will come out. There's always a situation, but anyway, in every business, any businessman, well, they know the right time to hit. So there must be something. Hello, Kevin. So welcome to the house, Kevin. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming. So this is just my view. And you guys, if you have any view here, we can also iron it out here and share our thoughts on all the things that has been happening within this week. Vico, I did not think about that, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, with this, with Passport Bros, you have to take everything into consideration, because they have their way, they know their weakness, and they know how they can also be able to cover up their track. Yeah, this is a very difficult situation, a very difficult position for Kenge, and it can also be the easiest position for this guy, for Aaron, to get his money. So it's just for him to be able to showcase his strength and tell Kenge, we've been friends, I love you very much, but let's talk business. Let's go back to what you're owing me. I need it. Now that you're here, at least you have your bank pass here in dollars. You cannot tell me from Africa, oh, you can withdraw the money. Now, can I get my money? It's a very simple thing. There must be something. There must be something for this meeting. There's money involved, quite all right. Does that money, does this sort of relationship, is it so valuable than the money of a businessman? A passport bro, a businessman, his money comes first. So that's what I see in this relationship. Because already about the phone, he said that he was going to pay him, that he should get him that phone, and when he comes back, he will pay him. So he said that. I will try to play that clip now, but AM Carroll had also rewind and replay that part in which we have all seen. So this is just my intake on it. And Kevin said Marwa wanting an Argentinian passport. Marwa in Argentina. Aaron wants to back Marwa into a corner, so he reimbursed him his money. Correct, exactly. That's my thinking, because now we are outside Africa. Now, this is a public terrain that Marwa don't really have two legs on the ground yet, because no papers yet. And Aaron will be the boss here, because he has his passport. He can fly in there, fly out, and he can get him in a tight position to get his money back. But first of all, probably just played with him. Oh, you want this? Because he talked about, oh, there's fun, because he said road races with the placenta juice that has turned off his brain, that is like whatever Rocio says now, come first. Get him to buy you the phone. The phone is cheaper there since it's coming. Tell him. And now he said, okay, bring it. If you come, I pay you. And that's exactly what he said. I'll pay you. I bring the phone for you because you asked me. He repeated it, Carol, put all that straight to us. We all saw that. So, and he gets there. Now, okay, can I have my money? And after that, now let's talk business. What you were owing me? How do I get my money? Now you are here. You cannot say in Africa you can't get the money. So Mora will be in a very squeezy and tight situation in this situation. In this position, it's a good position. It's a good way for him to get his money back. That's it. Mara will not want to. Colin said Mara will not want to withdraw any money from his account. He needs to show money of maintenance for his visa fee. Anyhow, it is. Aaron can say, okay, then you transfer it to my account in America. Anyhow, it is, or give him an alternative account to do that. It's going to happen. So we're going to watch out what's going to happen the whole week or so. Well, when they have a meeting by next, is it tomorrow or next tomorrow? They go out talking. I know if it has to do, the discussion has to center on this money. He's never going to, show it on the YouTube on his channel. He's not going to show it. But we are here to discover everything. Jenny said we don't know if Mora Senso is saying the truth, that he has paid Aaron Dante back the money. Well, I don't know. I haven't heard him saying that he has paid the money. Did anybody hear something like that? I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that. Placenta Jewish Marigold said Placenta Jewish all over Masai Mara. Strong hyenas sharpening their teeth for them. Yeah, that's true. Placenta Jewish is commanding now. Hey, call your friend. Since he's coming, tell him to bring that phone. After all, the phone is cheaper in Brazil. I'm wondering why phones should be cheaper in Brazil than in Argentina. It's all Latin America, and anyway, it's based on the foreign exchange since their economy is really going down. So that's exactly where we are. And Strongman, intro. At Strongman, hello, welcome Strongman. Then now I go over to Choma. Choma said, is this the solar panel money? That is the $6,000. Yeah, there are two. There's money for the room that's supposed to be like, is it 8,000? Then the solar 6,000, something like that. So it should be in the region of 15,000 in total. That I think it should be, apart from the money that he's been paying Kenge, $2,000 a month for the sister, in which Kenge has been putting in his pocket. Probably thought, well, you pay me, give me, and then I'll be giving it to my sister. And probably, I think he used to keep the money. Maybe if he ever gave the sister, it was some peanuts and all that. So all that had played. If he has to calculate all that is money. But I don't believe that guy is stupid and will want to lose all that money. I think he will want to recover a part of it, because the one that he used to give every month for the sister, I think that one could be gone. But this very one, I think he will need something, and this is the best position he can pin Marwa to get that money, because he knows that here Marwa is powerless. Probably the paper had expired and he's still waiting for, to be issued a resident permit. So he can use this opportunity. Aaron Dante, if you're watching, this is your time. This is your opportunity to hold Mora straight up and get your money. He has no power there in Argentina. And in Africa, you won't be able to fly down to his village to start fighting him for the money. So this is your chance, once and for all chance to get your money. Monique, Aaron was in the GoFund scamming business with them. Yes, that's true. His name was there and everything was there. It depends if they use his company or what have you. But if they did that, he can also use it to, file for his tax refund as an NGO, oversee a program doing some projects and still get some money, except if he's been able to do that. If he's been able to do that and probably want to let it go, fine. Or he has other needs that he wants to use a Kenge for, to run some offshore dirty deals, businesses like that. That's what I think. That's just my thought. I might be wrong. Yeah, but everybody has his or her own something to talk about. So Monique said, check Choma, that is nothing comparing to all that GoFund money Aaron collected. Yes, the GoFund money collected from, is it the one from the Black Indian children or so? But that wasn't much. That I learned was probably close to 10,000 or so. because that's what, anyway, that's what they campaigned for. But probably more people gave more than that, and that would have been shared with him and Kenge and the sister, because he was sending the money back to her, and the land that D purchased for her, in which D showed everybody with the father, along the bigger road there. And we asked at that time how much was that land, and he said $10,000. I just don't know when foreigners come to buy the land there. The land will cost, a land that could have been maybe $1,000, and it turned out to be 10,000. This is a remote area of the country in which the government don't even realize that this sort of community exists. So why would such a land cost that much? That's what that I always think about, in my mind. And they said, well, there must be something wrong here. So Colin said Aaron took tax write-off as losses or charitable contributions on that money for 2023 filings. That's exactly what I've been saying, Colin, that he probably would have done that. And if he didn't do that, is he here to collect the money? Or he also wants to see if he can still play Marwa to collect something from him? Because obviously he's on the line every day. He heard about this broken phone too. So he knows a lot going on with him, and he sees that there are lots and lots of donations going in, and that he's collected enough that he wants to go back to buy a safari, a Jeep car. Then for him, hell, this guy has money now. So if he really, because I believe he would have filed for that during that 2023, but if he didn't do that, or he did not succeed, and he wants to get a pinch of something back from him, then this is about the right time for him to, to suffice and get exactly what he wants. So, and the Colin said Aaron took tax write-off. Okay, that's still the same thing we're talking about. Let's see. Monique said $8,000 Indian, 12,000 K and 13,000 K. Yeah, so all that, if you join them together, that's quite a lot. That's 25,000 here, 25,000 plus. That's $33,000. Yeah, that's true. That's $33,000. So that is quite a lot of money if they were to share between three of them, Aaron, Mora, and Dimwango. They could have shared that, or they gave all of it to Kenge, or the monthly allowance he was giving Kenge to give to the sister $2,000 every month, and Kenge will pocket the whole thing. So all that it's something that really had to be taken into consideration. It's about because about passport bro, it's about money. There's always money behind. You hardly find a passport bro that hasn't got anything to do with money. There must be, it's something of interest, and the common goal that connects them is that sort of life, because they all know how they can go on with getting whatever they want in whichever terrain. Yeah, so that's it. And Jenny Blockmedia said Aaron, Dante, Dimwango, Marwa, all scammers. Of course, they're all scammers. They're all scammers. They have always been scammers. In fact, what I didn't really realize much was today when M. Caro recounted, her, encounter with Aaron, all the letters, all the mails he was sending to her, and begging her to remove most of those videos and all that, and even offering cash in exchange for that. So that aspect, I didn't know. I think probably this is the first time she's mentioned that aspect, that even offered money for her to remove those contents. So with that, I think this guy, it's something else. So that again, Jenny. So then he's a complete passport bro if he got to that extent, because before he was threatening, asking his lawyers to write and all that, and at the end, at a point, he also offered money to get those tapes removed. I think he was afraid that most of his friends, people that respect him in California, or if he has to file for the tax refund and all that, that could also play out, because nowadays, even most government agencies, when they want to find out things about people, they can just Google your name, and all over the world it will come out. And his name is boldly written, Aaron Philip Dante. And it's everywhere. Once you just press it, you see that name everywhere, and loads of things can always come out. So probably tried to buy silence to have his way from AM Caro. Now, today is the first time I've heard about that through his her recent, her last evening show, live stream. Colin said, Vico Real, he filed no American will not file. He filed no American will not file, especially if they have a business trust. Trust me, they don't mess with the Fiat IRS. Yeah, I know the IRS are very hard on Americans too. I know about that. I know about that. That's why I said if he had succeeded in doing that, or he could have also been afraid that since his name is all over the internet, that if they have to check, in which I believe IRS check a lot of all these things, because once you talk about tax refund and all that, they check, they want to make sure that it is real, that your claim are real before they pay. And they know lots and lots of fraudulent people try lots of things, just to be able to get back to this money. So probably he was scared. If he didn't fire, probably was scared. And if he didn't, then this is his opportunity. He has this guy in the net right now. He's not in his home country. He is at the mercy of progressives and the papers that he's looking for. So he can really hook him here to get at least part of that money from him. So that's just my my intake about this. That's my intake about this. I think it can go either way. Vimoelo, Robin Millet, hey, welcome, Robin. Did I say hello, Robin? Welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Mambo Jambo. Hello, V. Robin, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. So let's see what Vimoelo said. Check Chioma because he is in Argentina. He's in Argentina with Kenge, and he even brought him the latest Samsung mobile phone. Yes, he brought the mobile phone, and because he said he was going to pay for it. So when he gave it to him, he also explained that you said I should bring this mobile phone, that you pay for it, that you refund. So he said that I tried to play that all over, and I could get that. But guys, let me see if I can get the receipt, and then at stage. Okay, this is I need the volume. Can you guys see my screen? I need the volume now. Man, I'm always misbehaving here. What's really happening here? Come on, screen, talk to me. No. My God. I need the volume. I need the volume. Well, so guys, my volume here. I don't know how to get it. Where did I touch it? I can't even get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come. No, it's not giving me the screen. Too bad. To search. I couldn't get the volume. I don't know what I touched here. Sometimes I'm just, I've tried to get on. I hope you guys can hear me. Yes, screen, okay. Okay. And the volume was hiding. Oh, this time for a reason. And the volume, is the volume okay? Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So sorry guys, and it's like I'm not really able to get this. So check Choma V said check Choma because he is in Argentina with Kenge, and he even brought him the latest Samsung mobile phone. Yes, that's true. That's true. That's what I was trying to play, because he asked for it. He said if he can get him that he'll pay for it. So actually, it's not free. I believe probably he'll ask for that first. Okay, you wanted this. Now, can I have my money? Yeah. And after that, okay. Now let's talk business, about the unfinished business, about the go fund, about the money. I need my own part. So I think that's where all their problem will emerge. There we will see whether this visit was a true friendship visit. So that we have to wait. Everything will unfold as time goes on. It's not going to be long. We're going to have a feel of that. Then we'll know exactly what it is about, what the visit was all about. Robin Miller said Aaron was hiding all this time for a reason. Yes, he was hiding for a reason, and we can now see why he was hiding. And either his business is not going well, or there's another scam they want to pull, probably from Argentina, or he has an idea he wants to offer him. Everything. With a passport, bro, everything is possible. With a passport, bro, everything is possible. You just can't rule out anything from them. So that's my take on this. So Calvin said Aaron is a businessman. Let's see how he handled the whistle. Marwa. Remember, Marwa is very slippery. Exactly. He's very, very slippery. If they haven't been, in constant touch all this while, and suddenly the relationship came back, then he will, redouble his thinking steps. He will suspect that there must be something on the line, and he's very calculative. He's a crook, remember. And Aaron Dante is a Californian. Aaron Dante said he was once an orphan, or he lived in the orphanage, abandoned children's home in California before being adopted. So he's used to bad and good life. So he's seen it all. And I think to crook him will be a little bit so, except he doesn't want to spoil his business because already has an established business. But we don't know how far that business is doing, whether it's really doing well or it's just for the show. All is there. If Aaron catch Marwa in Argentina, I will laugh. Oh, that's the best place to catch him, because was he going to go to Africa to fight him to catch him? Didn't you guys see how he's dislodged Michael Ponte, call him a poor Muzungu, poor Muzungu, even with the sickness. Michael couldn't fight back. Michael was sick. Michael had to leave, struggle to leave. So Aaron could have, check all that, and they could have said, "Hey, I'm not going to go there to ask for the money." But this is about, I tell him, Aaron, if you're watching, you're looking for your money, you are on the right spot to collect your money. Because right now, Kenya is in the mercy of racists and immigration. So this is the best point. You have your passport, you can fly in. Kenya hasn't got that. So fight for it, go for it. It might be your last chance. Because for Kenya to come to America, he's never going to be able to come to America for now. I don't know, maybe if he gets a Argentinian passport. Even when he gets a Argentinian passport, once your visa has been rejected, refused, sometimes some countries, depending on what happened, they could give you like 5-year ban, 3-year ban, and just to be reviewed, before they decide if you can really come in, if he has to apply for the visa. Even with Argentinian passport, I don't know, but I think with Argentinian passport, you need a visa to enter the United States. I think so. So Chek Choma said, didn't Marwa say he might go back to India with Aaron this year? I think Aaron is back in Marwa's clutches, sadly. Well, it can be true. It can be true. You never know. That's why I said passport bro. With passport bro, you can never underrate them. Birds of the same feather, they can easily flock together. They can adjust, realign. There must be something binding them. But it has to do with money. if he's not there to collect his money, or are there other deals to explore, or is there something in Argentina he wants to discuss with him, or is it about going back to that India to conclude or finalize from wherever they would have left? This is January anyway, so it's a good time to start a business. But well, let's see, because Marwa needs to have his residency, resident permit first, and to be able to move around. So that's where we are. And then now Kevin said Aaron remained low for more than a year for a reason. Let's see how this saga unfolds. Yes, that is true. He remained, I think it's more than that, more than a year and a half or so, or 2 years, a year and a half. It's been, he remained like that. So probably he was watching the scene, the scenario, or trying to have it in his own good time to be able to restart, kickstart it. But there must be something that has brought them back. There must be something that has brought them back this time. Hey, the champ is here. Welcome, welcome, guy. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you, the champ. Hey, Informa. Hello. Hi, Vico and chat. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you, Forma. And now we have our dear Tina. Tina Yabro, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you. Kenge and Mr. D are down low brothers. Yes, yes, that's how they are. That's how they are. They understand the tingo. They know themselves. They know exactly what they want, and we also will continue to follow them. And they see each steps they make, and at least see where they are heading to. But we know it's all about the passport bro business. It's passport bro made passport bro. They know there's something. They always have something in common. So we are here. We're following them, and we're going to discover exactly the next direction that they have to take. But it shouldn't. Dante shouldn't forget that the intelligent reactors and the intelligent keyboard reactors are all here watching, and trying to examine which part, what are their motives of this reunion. There must be something linking them, and it's always there. So Calvin said Aaron went to Yabuhanse in October 2023. So it's a year and a few months. Okay, that's true. That's true. That's what I'm trying to remember. Yeah, a year and some few months. I think was it Calvin? I think it was that last visit that he went with his crew for the DPX or something. I think that was the last time. And Calvin said Aaron was last on Marwa's live in November 2023, just before the month-long sex party. Yes, that's true. That's true. Yeah. That's true. I think that was the last time, or that was his first and the last time that he went to Yabohante. It was the first and the last time they went to Yabohante. Aaron gave Marwa $6,000 US to fix his solar panels. Marwa used it for something else. Yeah, that's true. But we don't really know what's that money on was he lending him that money or just a free? But we know about the room, the Dante suit in which he gave it to the Google guy, and that the Google guy slept there, that they made the bed, they made this, and the Google guy slept in Dante's room. So that's all we know about that story. So Tina said maybe he came for the sister. Maybe came for the sister. Is he married? No, not to my knowledge. He's not married, but he has children. He has children from a previous. I don't know whether it was a relationship or previous marriage, but he has children that are half Asian, whether the lady was Philippine or something like that, because sometimes they had shown the kids too. So that's all we know about him. So, and let's see, Okaben again. Remember, Aaron Phillips tried to do a GoFund for the solar panels, but reactors and keyboard reactors reported the GoFundMe and scammed. Then Aaron hurriedly closed the GoFundMe and gave Marwa whatever he had achieved by then. So the champ said, Kaven, yeah. Kaven has a history of almost a lot of things. She's very handy with most of the receipts, which is very good. So Kaven, I think you should join the keyboard reaction too. We need you here so that at least But though you are helping us too because you bring out a lot of things, and on that note too, we also use it to broaden the knowledge about the people that had no knowledge about what that has been happening with most of these people called the GoPro and the Marwas. So it's important at least that somebody keep notes of that. Thank you very much, Kevin, for all that stuff you provide for us. So Robin Millet, I think he is there for the sister too. The sister of Romina, Robin, you mean? Oh, well, maybe just a short, a quick one. It could be for a quick one. The champ is here. The champ said Aaron is slim for traveling the world looking for girlfriend. Well, I just hope they all remember to use their raincoats so that they don't mess up people. I am Lucy. Hello, welcome to the chat. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mambo, mambo, jambo. So I'm praying, yeah. Anywhere they go, well, let them not forget to use their raincoat. It's very important because from countries to countries, continent to continent, there are loads and loads of things that are going on, and to prevent it, to keep the world free of all these small shenanigans, small things, we need to be protected, So that's exactly what's happening. And Tina said, Caben, didn't Paris belong to Dante first? I think so, because the first video that I saw of Paris and Dante arriving in the village, and they were together, and Marwa and Dante introduced the whole crew and Paris, and there Marwa said, "Oh, I'm going to open a channel for her." So probably they had talked about it from Nairobi before they got to Yabohanse. Because that was the first thing he said. Oh, it said, "I am Paris." And Marwa said, "Yeah, Paris, welcome. Okay, I'm going to open a channel for her." So possible there was some sort of a conversation between them. And the former said, "Kaven, bless up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, former." Thank you. In terms of Kaven, you are very detailed. Yes, Kaven is very detailed, very armed, always, she knows a lot. And I appreciate her inputs. I appreciate her input a lot. Thank you, Carol. Kaven. Kaven said Aaron and Ivan Chos are friends. Let's see how this interaction between Marwa and Aaron gonna find out. Yeah, they are friends, but I think they met each other through Marwa. I think Marwa would have introduced them because most of the friends at Ivan Chos started following. Most of them were friends to Marwa before. He would have known them through Marwa, some of those people. But I can also understand that Ivan too wanted to, fix his way into what should I say, opulence or what in YouTube. And with Marwa, he could easily get that. Though they lost track in the end, but then he was able to rebuild himself, his channel, and he's also doing well, just like Mikel Ponte, but the fastest growing channel among the people that Marwa tried to bring down is that one of Mikel Ponte, because as of the time Marwa tried to bring him down, and he went down to 50,000, and now he's built it up to 109 or 110,000. So it's like another 50 or 60,000 more. But Ivan Chos is still struggling. I don't know if he's up to 40,000 now. But bless up Mikel Ponte. He's an intelligent guy. So he almost tried to ruin him, and that was a very intelligent guy. So Kung Fu Fanta, welcome to the house. Thank you for coming. Pray for LA again. Just got the word that the Santa Ana winds might tear through the city. Yeah, I have a brother there. I have two cousins there, and I've spoken with them. Normally, if I go to America, that's almost like my home address. But they say they are fine. They will take care of themselves. So, well, let's hope it gets better. It gets better. It gets better. So, Ifeoma said, "Hi, check, love and respect to you. Thank you, Choma." KFF. Lucy said, "Hello." And Tina said, "Oh, I'm scared of you, Lo." Don't be scared. Everything will be fine, just fine. Kevin said, "Vico, Aaron and Ivan just spent a quality time in Brazil without a Marwa. What did they discuss?" Yeah, it has to be how to take care of the girls. When you find to the passport bros meeting, though Ivan never accepted that he's a passport bro. And we never knew anything about his private life, whether he had a girlfriend, whether he had a wife, and he's always tried to shield that part of his private life from, from the people, from his audience, which is not bad. Everybody chooses to shield his family, protect his family. That is okay. So we don't know, but I think they visit because from what Marwa said when the quarrel, that when Ivan heard it was in, is it Brazil, or when Ivan hopped into the plane and said, "Hey boy, I'm coming," and Dante too was there, and they all met, and they had some few quality time together. So that was really what happened. But it's okay if they're still in good relationship. It's okay. It's a choice of for the two. So Kung Fu said, "Bless you, former antenna." Yes, Kung Fu, don't be afraid. I hope your parents are still in LA. I hope they're okay. Are you in touch with them? You have to keep in touch with them. I keep in touch with my family there too. You know, the highest they can move a little bit. If they're not friends, they have friends in the neighboring states or Las Vegas. My brother is in between Las Vegas now and Nevada, so that's it. And my other cousin, that's somewhere. So that's exactly what it is. And Jenny Block said, Romina getting ready for the passport, bro. I just hope. Well, let's see what's going to happen. Whether the Blue Ocean is no more interested. But Island's Blue Ocean was married. That's what they said. They said Blue Ocean was married. So we don't really, Kung Fu Fanta. You know what did Kung Fu Fanta said? Kung Fu Fanta, hello. These winds are breaking. Kung Fu Fanta said, my parents passed on a few years ago. Oh, la la. So sorry about that. So sorry. Sad about that. Don't worry. We are all orphan too. We're all orphan too. To be well. It is well. So Tina said, Check Choma. Hello, dear. Hello, dear. And Tina, hello, Kung Fu brother. And I see Jenny Blog, hello, Kung Fu. Everybody saying hello to Kung Fu. Tina, check Choma. Okay. So let me refresh this screen because I don't know. Marigold. So sorry, Kung Fu. That's Jenny Block. And Marigold, Kung Fu said, Marigold, it shall pass better. It gets worse before it gets better. Yeah, sometimes you wake up to see where you grew up. Everything under the flame, and you wake up a little bit shocked, and you just don't really understand what's really happening. It happens. They say that sometimes shit do happens. Yeah. So that's it, Jenny. So now, and Margot, should we now call them passport grumps? They are past bro age groups. Yeah, we can also refer them to that, but it all depends on them. Can also refer to that, but like grandpa looked before the first name that he gave himself was a Trenchtown boy. Then probably at a second glance, then he said, oh, I think I should refer it to grandpa. So when they decide to turn it to passport pa, then we'll also follow them in that manner. Yeah, that's true. So it is well. Vico is the therapy. Is the therapy. I'm not really the therapy, because sometimes you just look at the situation, and you look at the daily situations of most of these characters. These are characters that has come to become their own a threat symbol. It lives with them, and they don't see anything wrong with it, and they always find their match across the globe. A passport bro anywhere will survive anywhere. Just like a drug addict. Even if you transfer him from one city that he was staying to another to avoid it, when he gets to the new city, he will also be able to discover where this group of people are, so that they can reconnect. He can start doing the wrong thing again. So it's something that is in the system, and they all know how to get on with each other, how to find each other. They know where their weakness is and where their strength is. So these are, the characteristics of this sort of people, because they all believe in the same thing, they do the same thing, so it's easier for them to navigate and to manage their way. So Kung said TTG should retire from passport brewing. His knees are getting ready to buckle. Yeah, I see that even when he is trying to crawl, if you guys remember in the villa, when he went to the villa last, that even Dr. Kibe, when he was trying to climb up, there was a day that he couldn't climb. Dr. Kibe was from behind pushing his ass to climb while he was putting his stick up here, up, and Kibe stayed behind pushing his ass up. So, but I don't know what is this craze about this moving around, and I just don't. I mean, probably somebody that has never been able to satisfied about staying one place is used to this sort of life. So to get him to change, it's a problem. Okay, if Choma said, not just the knees, everywhere is breaking down. I mean, the edge, when the edge comes knocking, you can't change it. You can't change it. But it's on with the walking stick. I wonder where he takes his strength from. And with that dark glasses, then the reality, the real person behind that dark glasses is still something that somebody that we don't really know. Somebody that we don't really know. We just have to, think about it every time. So Kevin laughed, give a push TTG as yes, that's true. I saw in the video. he couldn't, he was trying to climb. They came back. And one leg, so it's like Kibe noticed, hey, this guy can fall behind me, can follow. So he tried to help pushing him through the air, and he got up. So that was what exactly that did happen. So Kung Fu said his wrist getting ready to buckle too. That's true, because once you have that problem about the knee, could be a weight problem. When he wears something loose, it covers the whole body, the stomach, and all that. So you never really know what is his weight. If it's too heavy with the weak knees too, then it becomes also a problem. Yeah. So the walking stick is handy, because the walking stick is that of the military, in which it's a clapping one. You can clap it and you can open it, and it makes like an X, in the middle. You can place it on the ground and sit down. So I think that's why he's using that walking stick, because he could walk somewhere, and if he's tired, he can open it, and sit a little bit and start walking, instead of using the roulette, the one that you roll, like old people use. So he knows that when he uses that, man, he wouldn't be able to get the young girls. He wouldn't be able to get the young girls. But the walking stick, he can still pretend a little bit, stand on it and hold it on the ground. That can still, shield him away from people knowing that it's a sort of a handicap. So I think that's what is really happening there. So Chek Choma said, I was scared he would topple backwards on those stairs. Yes, that's true. That's true. Most times I think about it too, even from the first entrance from outside, before he could climb the step into the building, then into the house. Then he would sit down first in the living room there for some time, I think, to regain the energy before he start moving. But Kibe Okigake was always behind him, because he could have always could have also slide down. Could have happened so. So Tina said, "These people with their dark spirit, the eyes are the windows to your soul." That's true, because they never really let you really see what's behind that dark glasses. Behind that dark glasses lies lots and lots of dark situations, dark sins. You can never really know what's really happening. Marigold said, "I'll never forget TTG cough in the baby oil calls." Just saying. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, the cough has been there persistently, but sometimes it goes up. I think I would have taken care of that all this while. And Jenny Blog laugh. Grandpa Cecil thinks he's under 20. He doesn't want to give up. He doesn't want to give up. So, and another thing, when I think, I don't know, probably is in an open marriage with the wife. I want to think that. He's in an open marriage. When you say an open marriage, I think you guys understand what we mean. He can do anything that he like in his house because his wife wouldn't say that. His wife knows that he has a channel. He wouldn't know that he wouldn't have been watching his channel. From watching your channel, when you get there, his channel, he would have been able to click onto other loads of titles from intelligent reactors that is about him. And obviously, whoever knows his channel will want to click that. And you see loads and loads of all this discussion. And they're still together. So it's probably they've been living, on an open marriage. They're into an open marriage. You do your own, and I do my own. You only share the house. Maybe the house is 50-50. And who cares? So I think probably that's what that has been between them. Tina said, what made him think he could handle Passy? Who knows? But you guys remember what he said, what he wanted from Passy? That he wanted that he should, swallow the cucumber. Yeah, maybe. For him, that was the easiest way. Kevin said in Kino meetup, I heard no cough. That is true. I heard no cough. And I also didn't hear any cough when he talked about the $4,000 that Irene recorded. Because that recording, I don't know, some people think it's not, he wasn't the one because there was no cough, that it was a Jamaican. So all Jamaicans living in England, not even a slight accent of British English, but an accent of American English. So it's not possible. For me, till this day, I believe that voice was that of Grandpa. For me, that's my take. And when you said a Jamaican living in England, the name starts with K. So obviously, there was no truth to it. If there were to be truth to it, then there would have been a name. There would have been a name. Even if it was a UK number, many people can stay anywhere and have UK number and have Australian number and have German number. It happens a lot. We all know that. So the voice was his own and there was no cough. So it's not that the cough must appear in all his recordings and all that every time he talks. Yeah, it was just a short talk. So the man is there. He's there right on the spot. We know him. We know his trail and we follow him squarely. I am, Lucy said, Marigo, a real nightmare. Yes, real nightmare, real nightmare. That's what we wake up to see every day. And Jenny Block, he wants to mirara the bola. Jenny. Marigo Calvin, he held it knowledgeably. We're waiting, knowing we were waiting for it. That's true. That's true. That's true. And Lucy said, Jenny, I know. He's laughing. Lucy's laughing at what Jenny said, the baller. Jenny has her own word, baller. Who invented this baller here, Jenny? Are you the one? So Confu said that was TTG, and even I can get a YK number, a UK number. Yeah, that's true. For me, it was his voice. In fact, from when I heard that, that was what that really put me off Passy, because it's like we were here on the YouTube shouting, shame on you, TTG. Shame on you, TT Grandpa. Shame on you, shame on you. And whereas they still had connections, they were still chatting. I felt slighted. I felt, I don't know, I felt somehow I was disappointed because I said, this is somebody that we're fighting for, we're shouting every day, abusing this man for, and you've been in touch. And now you're trying to tell us again that it was another Jamaican in England. And that Jamaican in England, if he's living in England, he would have even have a little bit of British accent added to the Jamaican accent, just like the grandpa living in America has a little bit of a Jamaican accent with American accent. It's like us too, we're coming from Africa. A little bit of African accent will be there with the American accent. It's always there. It is always there. But this very one, the accent was Jamaican and American accent, which narrows him down to the same voice that we heard that Passy played for everybody to hear before. So it was the same person, the same voice, and that was the grandpa's voice. So that was it. And on Irene's question and answer, the Julie, When I try to ask Julie, I think a Kung Fu, I can't remember, I think you were there, I asked Julie whether that person that he talked to, the sponsor, was this grandpa. And Julie said, remember, there's a court case. You don't have to tell Irene not to answer. I said, no, you're threatening her. It's like you're threatening her not to say the truth. I said, this is a threat. You're threatening her. So they know exactly what they're doing. They're using the brain of all these young people. And these young people, we don't live with them. They live together. They will forever regroup and be friends because they live there. They grow up together. But for whatever reason, they decide to be creating all these lies everywhere. And but sometimes it will also block them from having a genuine donors, because there are genuine donors that when they see things like that, they're taken back. Because like me, I look at a man, it's like they're taking me as a fool. Then I try to slide back a little bit to narrow the situation again. What I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, is it real? That's me. So others might have a different perspective about managing people like that. But for me, that's it pushed me backward a little bit to take a second look at what I probably didn't see well. So Kung Fu said abusing one another. Yes, they were abusing one another, leaking all their secrets, because between them there were lots and lots of secrets behind all these shenanigans, lots of secrets, and we don't know. Probably somebody was cheating on another person, and probably one was more wiser than one, or probably they all have lots of secrets. Yeah, they have lots of secrets that they try to keep back to themselves. So Check Choma, that was an American Jamaican. Yes, that's true. That was the voice that I heard. The voice that I heard was an American Jamaican. Yeah, so that's why I said if it were a Jamaican living in England, resident, he will have a little bit of a British Jamaican accent. But in this very one, it was an American Jamaican accent, and that narrows down to the grandpa, to the same voice recording in which a pacifist brought out that we all heard. It was just the same. So, well, at this point, we leave them is their life. They have their lives in their hand. They're lucky. They have donors all over the world. Coming out to help. It's a good thing to help, to do a voluntary work to help others. Sustain where you can. And we just wish that they should also be open, be respect the will of these people that are opening their hearts just to help. At least show them a little bit of love and all that. So that's exactly what it is. I am Lucy said, Marigold, I wish him all the best. Yes, I wish him the best too. I want him to succeed, and whatever happens. And Kung Fu said it's amazing in our older ages. Who knew we would still be talking about ballers and pumps? Lord have mercy. That's true, because because it's like we're stuck in this village drama. We are stuck. Getting out of it, sometimes probably out of sympathy, and you try to look at the situation, to weigh the situation, and sometimes you just don't really know what is really happening. Sometimes you weigh the whole situation, but their loyalty lies to only one man. They pledge total, absolute loyalty to Marwa, irrespective of how Marwa comes on the line, banging them. For now, Irene is the new entrance now, the new flower of these people. But probably after some time, the story will change. But we will all be here to watch because right now it's like that's the only thing that we have to do. So Marigo said, did he try to deny his own cough? No, he hasn't said anything. You saw him sitting with Kino, very cool, and wanted that recognition. So for Kino to pretend that they didn't know him, he was like, me that constructed the road in Marwa's village, I constructed the road there. So it's like trying to bring something to bring him out, to make him an outstanding man. And you guys should remember that it was almost everybody were pressing him that time. Oh, maybe we named that street after Trenchtown Boy where? Trenchtown Boy where? Trenchtown Boy where? He almost got his way. He almost got out of it, got away with all this. So, but as God will want it, the table got turned. And he realized that, hey, probably I messed up a little bit. Probably I could have just allowed this girl. If you hadn't put that pressure on Passy and all that, just step aside a little bit. I think that road could have been named after him because everybody made that suggestion. Even in the village, they were all happy. But he made some small, stupid mistake because he refused to give up. Or probably the 4,000, probably had already even given that 4,000. Who knows? Lots of things are happening in this world that we just don't know how it happened. And we are all fighting here. Shame unto you, Grandpa. Shame unto you, Grandpa. All the titles. Shame on you. Shame. We're all shouting, not knowing that they were reconnecting, regrouping. So that means these guys took us for granted. I just can't imagine. I can't even believe it. Then Chek Choma said, I think the $4,000 was dispatched to Passy en route to Kenya as a last ditch effort to win her. That is before everything went south. He probably asked for it back and then it went up in smoke. I think so. I think so. So probably that was the last to get her. Okay, I send you that 4,000 for the roof. Then you come to the Kenya. And probably Passy played the tape and wouldn't play that one. He didn't maybe recorded that one, but he wouldn't play that part. So that's why I said most of this story is not the complete story that we heard. They only play the part that they want us to hear. They only show us what they want us to see. The ones they don't want us, we they don't show us. They don't want us to know. They don't show. So I think it's overthinking. Honestly, I think it's exactly what that really happened there. A lot really happened. A lot, but it is good because we learn every day that things like this can actually happen in our society. Things that we just think it's a small village, a small group of people that need help. You don't know. Sometimes they're even trying to play on your intelligence. They try to play on you because Kenge had taught them how to swindle all the donatus. The donatus, you have to swindle them. And this is how to do it, just like a masterclass. He mentored their brain and got them used to that. And the real truth lies within that place, within them. We just hear the scratches on the surface, but the real truth lies within them. So this is exactly where we are. Anyway, today it wasn't much, and I just wanted to, maneuver play on this. And at the same time, too, things aren't always as they appear. And at the same time, too, Lucy, yes, things aren't always as they appear. That's true. At the same time, my video too, my click too, I don't know why it keeps failing me. I got it, but to play it, then it become a problem. How come? It shows on the screen, isn't it? Now the volume. Come on, volume, you're not coming out. So what is really happening here? Okay, then I go back there. It's not responding to me, so I don't know. I could get this and the volume. Let me see. Is it here? No, I can't get it. Volume, no volume. I wanted to play a little bit of this, but not giving me. So guys, thank you all for coming, and we see you again next time. Press play. Play. Where is play here? Boom, 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 boom. Full screen. Notes. Play. Why is it play here? Okay. No, couldn't get it. I don't know where it is. Choo. Okay, guys. Bye all. Thank you for coming. Jetty. Bye bye. Thank you, guys. So we see again in the next episode. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's not going to try to play. I don't know. I have the screen, but it's not playing. Where did I go wrong here, man? I have the screen. I have the screen. What's really happening here? No worries. No worries. I would have loved to sort this out. Remove. It's supposed to. Too bad. Too bad. It's not supposed to. I don't know. Too bad. I can get everything here. So what's really happening here? Screen layout, picture, camera, play, this, edit, play, settings, top down, no, present, no. Oh my god. This is serious. Okay, buono. No. Oh, too bad. Then I've got to log out. It's not giving me what I wanted. What really happened here? I can see the screen, but why is it not playing? That's what I don't understand.
Just be patient, guys. And we have Maisha. Maisha is playing the mom.
Oh, now it's playing. Too bad. When I'm just closing up, now it's playing. That's where I made the mistake. One, I made my mistake now.
All right, guys. Aaron surprised us with something in here. Let's start with the big one that you can see.
Wow.
I hope the restaurant does not say this guy brought his own drink. Someone just open it like this.
I thought Ro liked wine, so I figured, hey.
Wine.
Now you can drink, right? A little.
I shouldn't.
Yeah, not yet.
Because
Not yet.
okay, Rob.
Not yet. But you have.
But again, actually, it's from Argentina, Mendoza.
Yes, it's Argentina.
I've been in this city. It's one of the best cities with the wines.
That's what the guy said.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
Hey guys, now I got it. Jenny.
One road. I visit different
Oh, wineries.
very nice road to do.
So the guy said that Argentina doesn't import like different types of wines. They use their own.
Their own.
So,
Because one thing about Argentina is all Europeans ran down here. So they brought the lifestyle of Europe right here. And something funny about that is a lot of Argentinians identify as Argentinian, Italian, Argentinian, Spaniard. Even the president of Argentina, like a month ago, he
Bye,
received
hello.
his Italian passport.
wow, really?
So
A
now I could get
lot
it.
and a lot.
Yeah, that's what we heard. Yeah, that's what I
Almost
heard.
when we were
So,
going
so,
off.
so that's actually being
Something
said
that I
is the
missed,
lifestyle here. It's
Wow.
wineries, horses. It's that's very European lifestyle.
Exactly.
But at the same time, as I told you, we have areas that are ghettos. I would say,
Yeah.
for a better word, like
Yeah.
any other country.
Like any other
So
country.
it's not like it's a rich.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But you can feel that this country built itself some years back. Here, do you know even Hitler lived here?
That's our heard. Yeah,
You
like
know,
he visited here on the like
he
the
was
summer.
chilling somewhere in a
Yeah.
place called Bariroche. You wanna visit that
That's
place?
crazy. That's
So, guys, big surprise. Um, so the story is here. As I was telling you the other day, my phone cracked. You can show them around close. Let me show them. My phone cracked somewhere there, everywhere.
Hello,
Oh.
Maria.
So right
Hello,
here,
Maria.
guys, my
Welcome to
phone
the
had
show. I'm late.
cracked. Let's open a new one. It came direct from Rio de Janeiro. First, let me return this so that the restaurant does not say
Put
this
it back
guy
in the bag.
came with
Yeah, put it back in the bag.
his buddy. I want to say thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the friendship. Thank
You're
you for the
welcome.
commitment of coming to see the baby
I
and
told
us.
you I would. I told you I would.
Thank you for meeting my wife. How do you
Yes.
see her?
Yes. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Amen.
Beautiful.
Ondernemers zien hier een outdoor gym. ING helpt je kansen pakken.
All right, and then let's now open the big box.
Yeah.
Guys, the reason I had to buy this phone is because my job is social media. So struggling with my old phone, it's difficult for me to work. And you guys may say it's working, but you see, like on top of the screen here,
It's cracked.
it's cracked here. So now, even if I can, if I want to tap here, it doesn't react. And remember also nowadays, there's a lot of things that they use face recognition, fingerprints.
Absolutely.
So if a phone is cracked and it's not fixed, because if I was to fix this phone, it means I don't know when it will be back.
Right.
So I'm just offline.
Absolutely.
My Instagram is offline, everything is offline, and I can't afford that. So let's open Samsung S20 Ultra. I like the one
S24.
Oh, S24 actually.
You're right.
Right there. And Aaron tells me I was very lucky because the price that we got this phone for was nearly half the price.
Yeah.
You want to explain that, Aaron, a little bit?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Marwa said he asked me to get him a phone. He's paying for it, and basically the only phones that were available was this one last phone that it was a clear out. And I called him up. I was like, hey, bro, you need to get this phone, man. It's 512K memory. It's like that phone's like $2,000 right now. He said he'll buy it. I said, okay, I'll get it for you. I hope you love it. It looked amazing. Put a cover on it. There he is with his phone.
Here, let me actually try my best. First, I want to see even the cameras. Imagine,
Yeah. But they're bigger. These are bigger.
these are bigger.
These
They
are
don't
bigger
play.
ones. You know.
Wow.
Actually, I think does that have?
This is an.
Yeah. See, look. Boom,
Oh,
boom.
they're nearly the same.
Yeah.
Same size also.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same size.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Actually,
It's just that the camera's better because this is a 22, right? 22.
It's a Note, the last Note.
Oh, this is the Note.
The last Note that Samsung released.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this has a stylus, which like a Note. Oh, I didn't know this was a Note. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, let's turn it on. I just hope it's the same way that I turned my other one.
Yeah, it is.
Same. It's a good feeling to have new gadgets.
I know, right?
Yeah.
No one's used it.
Wow. It's right there, guys.
Very, very fast phone.
Wow. Let me test the camera right there. Aaron Dante. I'll take one with Rocio. I want to turn. Okay, Rocio, you don't have to worry. Right there. Super clear. Yeah. Let me see a video. Oh my God, it's absolutely clear. Wow. Thank you for the dedication. And without you, we were trying to look for this phone here. It was $2,000.
Oh gosh.
So and Rocio told me, talk to your friend Aaron.
Yeah.
Maybe in Brazil,
Yeah.
they could have less electronic
Yeah.
gadgets.
We just got we went there, got lucky. We just got very, very lucky to get
Yeah.
this bad boy. Very lucky.
Wow.
Yeah. Seriously.
Thank you.
You got it.
All right. Guys, it's been a very amazing day. We are soon leaving. Rocio, how was your day so far?
Very nice.
Okay.
Yes. Now the weather just changed dramatically.
Yeah.
It's normal here.
Look how many people are eating here.
Because it's merienda time.
Merienda is like dinner.
No, merienda is like tea time.
Look in the background, guys. Everybody's merienda time. I feel like coffee time. I feel like I should introduce merienda in my villa. How do you think? Or maybe. Yeah, buenas. Guys, we're heading home. Cold outside like crazy, you can imagine. That looks like Sweden actually. Should I carry this stuff? Because there's
The bag? Yeah.
yeah, 1 minute. No, it's not how do you say a bottle?
Wow, sorry guys. This was what I was trying to show you guys before that I was a little bit confused, but so I could get it even though I had said bye-bye to everyone. We're still learning. But anyway, if there's another person, another premiere, then I probably have to let you go to watch others too. So if not, well, what I wanted to discuss before was about the con mom and the cracking villa and all that stuff. So most of that would have also been carried by other reactors. So, and we know we're looking at a villa, a broken villa, a villa that is so unkept, and it's like all the slaves have been, all the slaves have been liberated. So I'm wondering when he comes back with the name calling by Rocio, whether there will be another willing slave to play that role to, keep the whole villa. We can also see the what should it is it a donkey or a horse? I don't know whether that's a real horse. We see they all have all these diseases on their skin, all this I don't know what you call it, biting them and all that, and in a complete bad situation. Probably before he comes back, one is gone, and just like that, they're not feeding on the ordinary grass. Even to maintain horses, you also have to be prepared to be able to feed them. They need some tons of food every day because of their body mask. So, and that is not provided for. So all that was something we're supposed to have talked about since before now. And so we are waiting to see where, when Mora arrives, where he will be able to acquire new slaves to man the villa, because the slaves are gone. The ones that were real slaves that did everything free, and everybody is on his own now, finding his own tent to go. Apart from the Gake from all his followers, they're all begging, pledging that the Gake should come back to man the villa. But that's not gonna happen because the Gake now has started smelling money that he never smelled from Kenge. He's got his followers, and he's also building his channel. The channel is growing, and he's well known. It's just moving well. So to come back, then I think he wouldn't be in his right mind to do that. To come back to do what? Because he's never going to be paid. And a 24/7 doing everything from cooking, washing their clothes, the garden, the animals. Man, you just don't use people like that. And let them go free and say just for a shout out, or because he has to make video in your compound. Yes, he's made enough video of that compound. So now the new videos he's making somewhere, at least from when he left there. I think he was on, was it 6,500 or so now, and he's well over close to 8,500 or so subscribers. So that means he could do well even outside the villa. So, and the corn mom, brother-in-law too, they look so haggard, so disconnected with the job. So probably he's not being paid, and that's why he's feeling so. So you can feel a sense of emptiness. It's like an empty prison that has been, the prisoners have run away. So I wonder where he's going to get the new ones, because to man that place, at least you need 4 or 5, men every day. The garden and everything is all gone from what it was before, and everything. You really have to own a villa like that. You need a workforce, permanent workforce to man it. Without that, it can't work. So this is the problem, that the new reality that they were coming back to. Anyway, the mother-in-law will come, the father-in-law will come, probably one of the niece or nephew will come. So they will use their hand, they will learn how to do things. Oh, well, Gitiriba is there, and Crayono is there. So I think those ones are the willing hands that will be there. So Gitiriba will do driving, will do everything. So that's it. And Madame Rocio, all this while, the rich empress of what? Argentina, didn't even have a driving license, didn't even know how to drive. I'm surprised. I am extremely surprised. It is. I'm surprised he didn't even know how to drive up till now. So he's now going to driving school. Can you guys imagine that? May God help us. So that's the situation we are today. We are now. Anyway, guys, let's call it a day. And thank you guys for joining the show. And we look forward to meeting you guys again in my next episode, based on whatever will come out from this new encounter, this new reunion with Aaron Dante. And let's see what will happen. And, we'll keep you people updated. Thank you, guys. Everybody, Nicole, Chichioma, Marigold, Maria Bratsau, and the host of others, Jenny Block. Thank you for coming to this show. Thank you. And bye-bye for now till we see again in the next banger. And if you haven't subscribed, please try to subscribe to Vico Real _space, and like the video, share, tell a friend and a friend to subscribe and like. And see you again. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. I've sorted out my problem. So next time now, I know how to bring out the clips. Thank you, guys. I'm still in the learning process. Thank you.